Jonathan is a dream come true. He's always looking out for me, and he's got mad respect for me. We've been dating for almost a year now, and I'm so lucky to have him. My friends are always saying they wish they had a boyfriend like him. Even my parents like him. They're strict, so they've never really been happy about me dating anyone. They'd rather see me spend my time doing responsible things, like getting good grades, holding down a job, and keeping an eye on my little sister. But even though we spend a lot of time together, I'm still responsible.
No one's better than my girl. Jennifer's so hot and smart. She's always helping me with my homework. I would have never passed math last year without her help. I wish I could take her to all the best places, but money has always been pretty tight for my family. My dad works all the time, and I help him out to earn my own money. But even after working all those hours, sometimes it's still not enough to treat Jennifer the way I want. It's not fair. That's how it is.
6 months ago, we had sex for the first time. I was nervous, but it was also the easiest decision I ever made. I love Jonathan so much. I wanted him to be my first, and now our 1-year anniversary is coming up. Well, last week, I didn't get my period. I told Jonathan right away. Damn, we both freaked. I could just imagine the disappointment on my parents' faces if I had to tell them that I'm pregnant. I hated myself for being so irresponsible. It all happened so fast. I got mad at Jonathan too. It was our first really big fight. I mean, he's the guy. Why didn't he have a condom with him just in case? Do I have to remember everything?
At first, Jennifer was just scared when she missed her period. But then she blew up at me. She was so pissed that I didn't use a condom when we did it on our anniversary. She acted like it was my fault. But how was I supposed to know things would get so messed up after just one time of me forgetting a condom? It's not like I wanted it to happen. I'm not ready to have a kid. I don't even know if I want one. Ever.
A few days later, I got my period. I was so happy. Jonathan was too. I told my bestie, Isabella, about everything that happened. I had to talk to someone. She said that we should go to a clinic. When she went, she chose to get something called an IUD to keep from getting pregnant. I'm scared to go to a clinic. What if my parents find out? When I told Jonathan about it, he looked at me like I was nuts. He said there was no way we could afford a clinic or something as fancy sounding as an IUD. But Isabella was positive that there are plenty of clinics that are completely confidential and free. She looked on the Teens and NYC app and found one that could help us. All we have to do is bring our school IDs. We decided to go to the clinic together. We both needed to talk to someone. Things were getting too crazy. As we walked in, I was sure that everyone would be staring at us. But when we walked up to the receptionist, I couldn't believe it. She was so friendly and made me feel like we did the right thing by going to the clinic. She said it was great that we came together. Everything that happened that day would be completely confidential and free. What a relief. She also said we could apply for something called the Family Planning Benefit Program, which would pay for sexual health services in the future. When I started talking to the doctor, I didn't even know where to begin. I told her how scared I was when I missed my period and how relieved I was when it came a few days later. With everything going on in my life right now, I just don't want to get pregnant. She told me something I didn't know. It's important to use my own form of birth control, plus a condom, every single time I have sex. I thought a condom was enough. I asked her about the IUD that Isabella was using. The doctor told me that the IUD is a great option because it works so well to prevent pregnancy. It lasts a few years at a time, and it's so easy to use. It's very safe too. I don't have to remember to do anything. She told me that if I choose to use it, a medical provider will insert it into my uterus, and no one will ever know it's there. I could have the provider remove it at any time if I want to switch to something different. or if I decide I'm ready to get pregnant. Of all the options she told me about, I liked the IUD the most, so I made an appointment to have it inserted 2 weeks later. Until then, the doctor gave me a ring to use. The ring is another kind of birth control that I put into my vagina for 3 weeks at a time. While inside, it releases hormones, kind of like the pill, to prevent pregnancy.
When I met with the health educator, I was pretty freaked out. He was such a nice guy right from the start. I felt like I was with a friend. He told me how important it is to use a condom every single time me and Jennifer have sex. He showed me on a model how I should be putting it on too. I felt awkward at first, but he was so funny, and he gave me some really good advice. I never realized how much I didn't know before about using a condom. Now I'll never have sex without one again. He even gave me a bag of condoms to take home.
As I walked out of the clinic, I was way more chill than when I walked in. I couldn't wait to see Jonathan and tell him about what I learned. The next year of our relationship will be even better than the first.
Today was way different than I ever thought it would be. For one thing, everything was free. Jennifer was happy too. Neither one of us could believe how easy everything had been. Especially getting tested for STIs. All we had to do was pee in a cup. We still have a lot to figure out, but now we have a great place to come for advice. And even if for some reason we can't come here, we found out that the Teens and NYC app can help us find a good place to go anywhere in New York City. It's gonna be a good year.
Hi, my name is Ashley, and I played Jennifer in the video you just saw.
And my name is Joel. I played Jonathan. Having sex comes with responsibility. Jennifer and Jonathan were reminded to always use a condom plus another form of birth control every time they have sex to prevent pregnancy and sexually transmitted infections, including HIV.
Jennifer made the decision to use the IUD. It lasts a few years at a time, is easy to use, and is very safe. She can have a provider remove it at any time. While waiting for the appointment to have the provider insert the IUD, she's starting with the ring right away. It lasts for 3 weeks at a time to prevent pregnancy.
If you're a teenager in New York City, there are places you can go for free confidential sexual health services.
It's easy to find somewhere to go, and you don't need permission from anyone to get services.